Hello again. The Magada murder trial has resumed following a swift adjournment of proceedings yesterday. The third accused, who was absent yesterday due to his presence in another separate matter in a different court, is in the dock today with his co-accused. Magada's family has been waiting for justice for 6 years now. He was ambushed while driving with his fellow councillors and died in hospital 2 months later. eNCA reporter Nqobile Madlala has been following the court proceedings for us. She's in court in Pietermaritzburg in KZN. Nqobile, good afternoon. What happened today?
Good afternoon, Dan. Well, today we basically started with seeing the fourth suspect appearing today, which was something that was great because the family had been hoping that all of them would in fact appear because they wanted to get started with the trial. So we saw 4 of them appearing. And from that point, Dan, we do know that from the state, they started leading the evidence. They have already revealed that they had over 60 witnesses. We do understand out of those 63 witnesses, to be exact, about 5 has already passed away. We understand that they are going to be calling about 57 people who are going to be talking about what has happened or had transpired, every single part of that. But we do also know, Dan, that out of the suspects, it was a total of 5. It is now 4. We understand that 1 suspect is also deceased during this time when there was a fight to basically get to this point where the trial can start. What we have also heard, we've seen the prosecutor calling in the first person to speak to, and that person is currently a mayor of Nqobile. We understand from what she has explained is that at the time when Magada had passed on, they were working together as councillors. We now understand that Magada was a PR councillor when he passed away, but there were hopes that he could be getting a regional position, which we understand that this was basically what they were building for before the elections. But what we were hearing also, Dan, is that from the time when they started working together, they started looking closely into a project which we understand was a hall. At this point, the hall is called Memorial Hall. And this hall, they say that the numbers were not adding up. And when they looked into this project with Magada as well as other people, they looked closely into the fact that the expenditure, they say, as well as what was done on the ground, they felt that it was not adding up. She's saying that as a councillor at the time, she also was not invited to get any updates with regards to this project. And this is where it all started. They then started whistleblowing really about this project, and they pushed to get it investigated. They say later on then COSATU did take to the streets, where they then handed over a memorandum asking for COCTA and KZN to look into the matter. It was then investigated by the Premier's office at that time, and the report was then received back. But there seems to be an idea that this project, and you'll remember back then, Braden, there was speculations that this could be the reason why that led to the death of Magada. But at this point, she's still just unpacking all the details with a character that has come out at this point being the municipal manager at the time, who they're saying that they were not seeing eye to eye, and they continue to just unpack what was happening at that point. But there seems to be a point where they're saying that this was very difficult because they were trying to go in every single door, trying to speak to the council, trying to speak to everyone to say they need to know what is happening with this project. And whilst they were looking for that, there were a lot of people that were upset at this point. But we will tomorrow be finding out what happened when the incident, when they were all got shot at, what happened on that day. The prosecutor just ended saying that he would like to start with that tomorrow morning.
Okay, that's going to be happening tomorrow morning. Thank you very much. The Nqobile Madlala inside the Pietermaritzburg court in the Magada murder trial, giving us that latest update. We'll follow it again tomorrow morning.